seemed so real. It felt like more than just a dream. A place you've never been. A face you've never seen. A life that isn't yours. This is the story of two souls, separated by time and space, but connected by fate. This is the story of Taki and Mitsuha. Mitsuha Miyamizu was a high school girl living in the quiet mountain town of Itomori, a town where everyone knew everyone, a place with old traditions and ancient shrines. She lived with her younger sister and grandmother. Her father, once a kind man, had become the cold, distant mayor of Itomori. Mitsuha, caught between tradition and teenage dreams, longed for a different life. One night, frustrated after a hard day, she looked up at the stars and shouted, "Mitsuha, dreamlike echo, make me a handsome Tokyo boy in my next life." Narrator, far away, in the heart of Tokyo, Taki Tachibana lived a completely different life. A high school boy with a passion for architecture, working part-time at a trendy Italian restaurant, city crowds, packed trains, late-night studies, and yet something always felt missing. Then one morning, everything changed. Mitsuha woke up in a strange room in a tall building with a city skyline outside the window. She looked in the mirror and gasped. She was Taki. At the same time, Taki opened his eyes to a peaceful town, wooden floors, ancient scrolls, a girl's uniform, a braid. In the mirror, he was Mitsuha. They had switched bodies. At first, it was chaos. Mitsuha, in Taki's body, stumbled through Tokyo. Trains were overwhelming. The restaurant job was hard. She had no idea how to act like a boy. At school, people noticed. Taki seemed softer, more polite. He even tied a ribbon in his hair. Meanwhile, Taki, in Mitsuha's body, struggled with shrine duties, tea ceremonies, and small-town traditions. He was loud, awkward, he ate too fast, and when he touched her body, her sister screamed, her grandmother sighed, "You've been acting strange lately." To manage the confusion, they started leaving notes on phones, in notebooks, on skin, "No touching, pervert, don't ruin my life." But over time, the notes became kind, helpful, funny. They started helping each other. Mitsuha improved Taki's work performance, helped him talk to girls, even got him closer to his crush, Miss Okudera. Mitsuha's note, "Wear cologne, compliment her shoes, be confident, not cocky." Taki followed her advice, and Miss Okudera noticed him. Meanwhile, Taki helped Mitsuha become more assertive. He stood up to her bullies, confronted her father. Her friends were amazed, her town inspired. Though they never met, they began to understand each other, laughing through notes, arguing, growing, missing each other on the days they didn't switch. Then it stopped. No more switching, no more notes. Taki tried calling. Mitsuha's number was gone. Her name disappeared. Something wasn't right. Taki became obsessed with finding her. He drew her down over and over from memory until one woman recognized it. That's Itomori, but it's gone. 3 years ago, a comet passed over Japan. Its tail split. One fragment hit Itomori. The town was destroyed. Hundreds died. Taki searched the disaster records, and there it was. Mitsuha Miyamizu had died, but they had just been switching, hadn't they? Unless they were connected across time. Taki remembered the sacred sake Mitsuha made, Kuchikamizake. He climbed the mountain to the hidden shrine. He drank it. Time unraveled. He saw her childhood, her love for Tokyo, her awe at the city lights, her final moments looking up at the comet. Taki woke up in her body. It was the day of the comet. ran across town. They planted explosives, sent warnings, but no one believed them. Time was running out. Taki raced back up the mountain to the shrine. He had to see her. At twilight, the magical moment between worlds. They met, face to face. Taki, it's you. Mitsuha, it's really you. They smiled, reached for each other, but twilight faded just before he vanished. Taki grabbed her hand and wrote on it, Taki, I love you. Mitsuha opened her eyes and ran. She begged her father to evacuate the town. She cried, she fought, and he listened. The comet struck, but the people were saved. The shrine was gone, but the bond remained. Years passed. Taki entered university, became an architect. Still, he felt something missing. Sometimes he'd pause on a train platform, staring into nothing, wondering, until one day he saw her. They passed, stopped, turned, looked into each other's eyes. Taki gently